I want you to pay very close attention. We are coming down to the very hard facts. Please try and pay heed to what I'm saying. They are using this joke from Sudan. He doesn't even look like Buhari. Why hasn't he addressed any live press conference? You know, where journalists can ask questions. Like, please tell us the part of Katsina you come from. Can you address us in Fulani language? No! He will never ever present himself because he's a fraud. No more Aisha beside the husband. Even Aisha Buhari went as far as saying, do not vote for him. But some of you will not listen because you're deaf and you're dumb. He claims he is Buhari. Simple, Fulfuda he cannot speak. He never meets the people. Only when it is all choreographed for him, prearranged and packaged. Suddenly this man does not fall sick again. Somebody that had a major brain surgery. He had tumor growing in his brain, if some of you can remember, that was affecting his hearing. The late Buhari had brain tumor. How can somebody that underwent such complicated procedure, like brain surgery, had a sizable chunk of his brain removed, not require any clinical follow-up or examination after such a huge surgery? It's up to you. But they have medical doctors all over the place in Nigeria. Some of them are doctor, which means they have PhD in medicine. Ask any of them, ask any doctor near you. How is it possible that somebody can undergo a major brain surgery and never go for any follow-up after that? We must proceed. He doesn't fall sick again. This is a new, brighter, younger Buhari who doesn't feel the need to be seen with his wife anymore. Remember when, what is Buhari's daughter's name again? I used to tweet from AsoRock. When was the last time Zara tweeted from AsoRock? Not anymore. Because daddy is no more. And I respect them for one thing. At least they can't pretend that this Sudanese is their father. This very man from Sudan. This very young, bright young man. Look at his fingers, look at the back of his hands. After this program tonight, anybody who goes on blaming white people for poverty in Africa should be hanged. Europeans are not your problem. Our problem is in our brain. Stupidity, that's what it's called. Ignorance. Tonight we cure it, once and for all. When this very shameful phase is over, as I said earlier, Abba Kyari will be one of the richest men in the world. And most of you Nigerians will carry on in your blissful ignorance as if nothing happened. You remember last week I issued a challenge to all Nigerians to demand that Jubril remove his cap. If he is confident that he is Buhari will see on my receding hairline. We know the original and now dead Buhari wore a dark suit. Was it in 2015? He wore a suit now for election. Ask Jubril to wear a suit where he will not wear his Awasa Fulani cap. And you will see that he's a very young man. Very young man. He is not bald as Buhari is. Let them do it and prove me wrong. And end this very scandal once and for all time. Jubril will not remove his cap because he's not Buhari. We all know that. The world is a witness to this monumental fraud and deception. But they have chosen to keep silent. Luckily for us, There is one thing that Jubilee cannot hide. It's a very simple assignment for every Nigerian. No matter what you do, you know when ugly people go to do plastic surgery to look beautiful or to look handsome, they don't remember their ear. They never remember their ear because the ear is cartilage. If you put anything there to perhaps develop into a very serious infection, and perhaps you will die in the process. For all Nigerians, I have this to say to you tonight. Look at the ear or the ears of Jubril. And go and look at any old picture pre-2017 because Buhari died on the 27th of January. I'll tell you how he died. I'll get to it in a minute. Go and get any old picture of Muhammadu Buhari. Look at the ear. Look at the ear of Jubril and tell me if they're the same. There is something that they don't know. You see, no two people have the same earlobe. No, not the same design. It's like fingerprint. Go and check your brother now, your wife, your husband, your children. Go and check them now. Look at the ear. Check and tell me if any of you share the same configuration. You will see that the answer is no. But whilst I'm broadcasting this now, I'm sure that AsoRock is listening. The cabal, they are listening very attentively. Jubril said he went to Paris on the invitation of the French president, Emmanuel Macron. Is that correct? He went for peace summit, peace in the world. The butcher and the murderer is going for a peace conference or a peace forum in Paris. He's expected back on Tuesday. If he doesn't come back on Tuesday, he has gone to alter his ear. So his ear can now look like Buhari's ear. Should Jubril come back to Abuja to AsoRock on Tuesday of next week, know ye that the game is over for them. Because he cannot conceal his ear. His ear is not the same. The ear is like your fingerprint. It is unique to yourself and you alone. A very simple assignment. But you have all these APC urchins, these alamajiris. They will ignore it and be talking about something else. But we won't leave them. They said we are asking him to take off his cap because we are disrespectful. I keep saying this all the time. I am older than Aisha Buhari. I am older than Jubril by very many years. So if I ask Jubril to remove his cap, he should do it because I'm older than him. I was told Orji Zokalo was defending him, saying he shouldn't take off his cap. We'll get his case later. We must continue. This challenge must be met. Look at his ear. Because they cannot prove me wrong and they know it. That's why they came to kill me. They were wondering, how did Nnamdi Kanu know that Jubril is from Sudan? How did he know we swapped the dead Buhari for this thing? Now living large, you're spending dollars. A man that never saw dollars in his life. A washed out actor in Khartoum. A backstage, a stagehand in a theater. Never saw dollars in his life. Now he is presiding over a budget of trillions of dollars. No wonder he's like that. The world is bearing us witness. Photographs showing the late Buhari's ear abound. Go and do it yourself. I challenge anybody to compare the ear of the dead Buhari with Jubril's own. You will see it is not the same man. Jubril is a fraud manufactured for the purposes of maintaining the jihadi stronghold on power in Nigeria. The Fulanis, they have this arrogant born to rule mentality. Can you imagine if two Igbo men were contesting for the presidency? Some of them were actually writing and saying we should be grateful that Atiku remembered Obi. We should be grateful. But two Fulani men are contesting, two. Not an Awasa man. Not a Jukun man. Not somebody from Igbira. No. Not a Gbagi man. No. Those that own Abuja. The Gbagi people. No. It has to be Fulani all the time. And they end up messing up everything. They mess up everything.